normally fill in hexane inside of a bottle like this to make our job easier to pour hexane. Okay, so looking at the note, okay, for calibration, the first step is to prepare standard solution 100 ppm. The 0 ppm is basically this is 0. We know that this is 0. Now we are going to prepare 100 ppm using volumetric flask. Okay, it's good to rinse at one go. Rinse one time. Make sure everything is clean while doing this. Okay, so the first step for preparing the standard solution is fill hexane up to somewhere before the line. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is using micropipette, set it at 100 microliter. Okay, we will pipette 100 microliters of oil into this hexane. So press until the first stop, and then dip in the tip inside of the oil, and then release slowly. Make sure the oil is flowy, if not we need to heat the oil. Okay, and then transfer into the hexane. Make sure everything goes out. Clean the pipette tip. Okay, the used tip just discard. Okay, just dispose. That's step 2. Pipette 100 microliters of oil. Step 3 is fill hexane to the line. Using the meniscus, the bottom of the curve should be on the line. Okay. See, the bottom of the curve is touching pretty much. Okay, to shake, cap properly, and then to shake, just do like this, about 5 times or so. Okay, you don't need to be harsh. This is how you mix using the volumetric flask. Okay, so now we know that inside of here we have 100 ppm. Okay, we know that we have prepared. You can write down 100 ppm just to be sure. Okay, for your note, it's good to just note how it looks like. So it's a bit brown. The color is a bit brown when mixed with hexane, just for your note for your future probably. Okay, so for calibration, the first step is done to prepare the standard solution. We have prepared that. Now is to calibrate the instrument. Okay, let's start with mini cell, and then we'll move on to 8 mm. Can you please open this?
New mini cells or 8 mm? Mini cell
first.
Mini cells or this one 8 mm?
Yeah. We will need that later. Okay. But open it.
Do you not think so the consumable is have to fit?
Is there any tissue? We have a cotton wrap. Is it okay?
One more note, the consumable will be charged then after the rental. So we use keep it consumable.
Yeah, we just use one pair for
Yeah.
this one only.
So you this one and mini cells here.
Okay, make sure the cuvette is always clean, though, so clean the outside of the cuvette using lab tissue. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now we are going to the instrument. Inside of the well is empty. Turn on. We will start with channel A, so toggle to channel A and then press calibrate. Calibration channel A, press enter to start. Okay, press enter. It asks for the blank and then we'll press enter. So use a clean tip. Take the blank, which is a clean hexane. I would normally rinse one time like that. The mini cell can fill 200 microliters, so 2 times should be sufficient. It's actually 200 plus.
Yeah, I can see outside here.
That's the clean tip, we can reuse that. Okay, the cuvette is already clean, so put it inside. Make sure the lid is properly closed and then press enter. Ignore that value, not important to us. Okay, take out the blank, save it, we will reuse this. Okay, it asks for the calibration solution, so take a fresh clean cuvette, clean it using a lab tissue, clean the outside. Now we will pipette the 100 ppm standard solution. Okay, I will normally rinse one time. Transfer inside of the cuvette. Okay, put this somewhere we can reuse for the dirty tip. Okay, the cuvette is clean. Put it inside, make sure it's properly closed and then press enter. Okay, after the calibration has completed, it will say calibration channel A completed. Let's say if you wait long enough, it will ask you to abort or not. If not, then just press down for no. Calibration completed, channel A, enter. The calibration has already completed. Don't forget to take this out as a precaution. Save this for later. Okay, try to make sure it's not evaporated. Okay, don't forget, I always forget myself, to tell the instrument that the value of the standard value, press the standard value and tell the instrument that it's 100 ppm, so adjust as you need. Okay, and then press enter. Done for channel A. Now let's do for channel B using the same mini cell. We have already prepared everything, so just use the same thing. Calibration channel B, enter to start. Insert blank, so take the blank. The cuvette is already clean, no worries. Put inside, press enter. Okay, insert calibration solution, so take the calibration solution which we have already prepared before, press enter. Done. Press enter. Take this out. Don't forget to define the standard value. If it's not 100, just tune to 100. Okay, so we have calibrated channel A and channel B with mini cell cuvettes. Now we need to check the diagnostics. So take my table. Okay, let's go to channel A first. We are at channel A, mini cell. Write down the diagnostic. Just press diagnostic. So it's 0.0 for the blank, 0.0% and 92.8%. Just write everything down first. We do not need to interpret now. So check the one for channel B. It's 0.0 and 1.5. Okay,
So lower than
2. Okay, now we will do for 8 mm. Oh, before that, sorry, we will do the 50% check for A mini cell and B mini cell. So take a fresh cuvette, clean it, do the 50% check first using a clean tip. Take a clean hexane with a known volume of 100 micro. I normally rinse this first. Okay, take 100 micro. We know that it's 100. Put it inside, and then this is a clean one. By using this tape, take the 100 ppm standard solution. Just rinse. It's good to rinse. Okay, taking the same volume, mix this inside of the cuvette. You can mix around like this if you want. Okay, cap.
And be careful, don't drop the sand to
Okay, this is the T-tip. We can reuse this. Okay, so this is 50 ppm. We know that it's 50 ppm. So now we go to channel A. We do a simple analysis. Just press read. See what it reads. Let's write everything down. We will interpret later. So 56.6 ppm. Doesn't look like ppm. Toggle to channel B, press read. Just take all the readings. We will make the interpretations at the end. Okay, 53.6. Alright, now let's take this out. Okay, so done for mini cell. Now we're going to do for 8 mm using the same 100 ppm that we have already prepared. Okay, 8 mm. Take the cuvette, clean it, clean the outside. Okay, when filling the cuvette, we just have to make sure that the solution level exceeds this hole. It's not necessary to fill full or 75 full, although it says there in the manual. Okay, so it's only about this high. Okay, just a special tip from me. Okay, calibration channel A. Now we are doing for 8 mm. So press calibrate channel A, enter to start. It asks for the blank. Take a clean tip, rinse first, Okay, fill in the clean hexane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Already exceed, right? Okay, so enough. Okay. Okay. Just as long as it goes above the hole. So put it in. Press enter. You will read the blank. Okay, take this out.
Blank
Next.
is in 0.
Yeah, blank is 0. Let it stay there. Now doing the same for standard solution. Take one cuvette, clean it. We will just have to fill in this table the first time, not every time. Okay, now we are going to fill in the standard solution using the special designated dirty tip, so you don't have to waste your tip. Rinse. Okay, transfer inside of the cuvette. 1. Always make sure that your pipette is straight. Don't lie down, it will squirt out. 2, 3, 4. Should be enough. Cap, make sure that everything doesn't evaporate. Save that tip for later. Okay, put this inside the standard solution and then press enter. So for channel A, 8mm, it will say standard too high. Okay, just note that standard too high. It cannot recalibrate because it's too high. Let's now do the same for channel B. So take the blank, press calibrate, enter to start, insert blank, press enter. Now read the calibration solution, press enter. Have I changed to channel B?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, completed. Press enter. Don't forget to set the standard value as 100. Okay. Now to the diagnostic part. The channel A, we don't have the diagnostic because the standard was too high. So just read for channel B. 0.2 and 6.0. Okay.
6 point. Okay.
Now let's do 50% check for this one. So this one not applicable. For channel B, 8mm. So take another. Okay, last time, if you guys remember, I will need 4 times to fill it until it exceeds the whole level.
2 times.
So now we are going to do 2 times clean hexane and 2 times standard solution to make a 50% diluted solution. Okay, so take that, rinse, always rinse. because if we don't rinse a dry tip, sometimes a bubble will grow, and when we pick this up, the solution will fall down. It will give you error. So just rinse. Okay, so 2 times clean hexane. 1, 2. Save this clean tip. Use the dirty tip to take the 100 ppm standard solution. Like I said, rinse. One time, 2 times. Okay, you can mix if you want. Cap that, save the tip. Now just go to the instrument and read. You should
Be for
read 50. We know that it's 50, that might read something else. Okay, 54.7. Okay, now let's do the interpretation. This is done. Now let's look at the table. Let me think. Okay, yeah, to be honest, I'm looking at the 50% check for everything, not satisfactory, meaning that this oil is giving a curved response. Okay, so if we draw a simple graph, this was 0, this was 100, the line is a bit curved like that. So this is 100, this is 50. The 50 is reading a bit higher than it's supposed to. Okay, a little bit of curve is okay, but it's better to have a linear graph. Okay, now interpreting the diagnostic. For channel A, this one is okay. Below 2, this one is okay. Above 2, this one is definitely not okay. This one is okay. This one is not okay. It's supposed to
less
be
than 2.
this is less than 2. It's supposed to be more than 2. This one is okay. This one is okay.
So be 8 mm.
Okay, so for a short interpretation, I would say use this channel. This is a remark. Use channel A mini cell for 0 to 100 ppm analysis. Okay, you can use channel B 8 mm for
200.
above
0.2
for above 100 ppm. Yeah, it will have a limit.
300. Yeah, above 300. Yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so generally I would say for this oil we will use channel A and we will
Mini cell.
use mini cell.
Right.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
So this is mini cell and
Because normally we only do for 100 ppm, right? So we take the first
8 mm.
version result. If the
Mini cell.
the oil density is 0.86, so the heavy oil. So heavy oil is millicell still So still a very short.
But it needs